station. My name is Sean. How may I help you?
Yeah, I missed a call from this number.
Okay, and can I have your name? Can I know my street number?
My name's Penelope Bailey.
I didn't quite get your first name.
Penelope. Penelope.
Okay.
Penelope Bailey.
Just give me one more. Let me just check that for you.
All right.
So it's Keith.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Just give me one moment.
Oh, thought I heard somebody.
Okay.
Do you have any middle initial?
Right. Now, the reason that we actually contacted you is because now your SSN number has been breached, and there was a complaint filed against your name by the FBI in regards to the same. So,
The FBI?
are you not? Yes, they have actually forwarded the information to us, and we've called you from the CI division. It's the criminal investigation.
Why?
Now, the reason that you were actually you received the notice is because it shows that there were 4 cases pending against you. One was for drug trafficking, money laundering, violation of your SSN Regulation Act, and willful misrepresentation of info to the government organization.
What? I didn't do anything like that. Drug trafficking?
I understand. Now, okay, because it shows that you've actually done this, but if you haven't done this, I mean, someone has got a hold of your information and they're misusing it. So let me just check that for you. Just give me one moment.
And in which state did you get the...
So, Penelope, can I place you on hold for a couple of seconds while I pull up the information?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, can I place you on hold for a couple of seconds while I pull up the information here?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and Penelope, can you help me out with the last 4 digits of your SSN, your social security number,
Did
please?
you say Penelope? It's Penelope.
Yeah, no.
It's Penelope. It's pronounced Penelope. Or you know what?
Okay.
If that's too hard, just call me Penny. Okay,
Okay, so can you help me out
probably
with the-
easier for you.
And can you help me with the last 4 digits of your social security? Just the last 4 digits.
It's 1126.
And can you help me out with your date of birth, your birthday?
It's February 2nd, 1967.
Okay. So it's on the 2nd of Feb, 1967, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay, I have the information here. Now, I'll be pulling out the information and giving you the exact information why actually you received a call from our end. And you've also received a text or an email. So did you actually look through that?
I checked my email. I didn't get anything. And I don't have any text. I don't understand what's happening.
As I mentioned earlier, now, your name and social security is under federal investigation, in the state of Texas, and there are 4 criminal charges on you. Okay. Now, the first one, as I mentioned, is violation of your SSN Regulation Act.
Violation of what?
Of your social security number.
Violation of
Regulation
my
Act.
social security number?
Yes.
How do you violate your social security number?
No, we've actually gone ahead and put a block to it because of the investigation that is going on right now. As I mentioned, it's for money laundering, drug trafficking, and willful misrepresentation of info to the government organization.
I haven't even talked to anybody in the government.
Okay, because the main reason is that we had actually found a car that was lying idle on the street, which the locals have actually reported about the car to be suspicious. Now, after which the local sheriff investigated the car and found blood and drug traces in the car. Now, further to the investigation, they also found the car was rented under your name and SSN along with 2 addresses. Okay, along with 2 addresses. Now, if you did not go ahead and do that...
No, I didn't do any of this. I told you.
Right. Now, this was done at 11:56 a.m. That was on just a few days, 3 days back.
On Sunday?
Yeah. Yes, on the 30th.
That's Monday then.
Yes, on Monday.
All right. Well, I didn't do any of this.
I understand. So what I could do right now, I'll just place your call on hold while I transfer the call to the senior officer. He'll be speaking to you. He'll also give you a solution where you could get rid of that if you haven't done that, and he'll also give you some information. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can put that forward to him. He'll be the best person to help you out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So just bear with me. I'll place you on hold while I transfer the call to him. Do you have a pen and paper? Do you have a pen and paper, Penelope?
I have one. It's Penelope. If you can't pronounce my name right, just call me Penny.
Penny, you could write my name down. My name is Sean.
How do you spell that?
Okay. That's SEAN, Sugar Echo Apple Nancy. Sean.
SEAN. Okay.
And my badge number is 189411.
Okay.
That is my badge number. Okay.
What's your last name,
I'll also
Sean?
be giving you your case. It's Brown. You could write that down if you want.
Brown. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'll also be giving you your case file number. Okay, you could write that down. That's D as in Delta, R as in Roger, M as in Mike, D as in Delta, 0021.
Okay.
Okay. Now before I transfer the call, I would just like to let you know that these lines are actually being recorded and monitored by the SSA, the DEA, and the Home Secretary, as well as the Federal Municipal Courthouse. Okay? So now I've given you the information here, but then I still need to actually transfer the call, so just give me one moment. Thanks for staying on hold. This is Chief Investigation Officer Peter Edwards with the badge number 189589.
Hold on. I wanna write this down. 1 second. Your name's what?
This is Chief Investigation Officer Peter Edwards.
Peter
Get
Edwards.
it now?
Peter Edwards. Okay.
Note down my badge number. The badge number is 189589. And note down your case number.
He already gave me a case number. He said DRMD0021.
Your case number is already provided, it seems. All right.
Yeah.
So I need to, before I go ahead and give you the confidential information about this case, I need to know whom I'm speaking with.
My name is Penelope Bailey.
Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Penelope Bailey, you said?
Penelope. If you can't pronounce Penelope, you can just call me Penny. But my legal name is Penelope.
I know how the words can be pronounced, okay?
And like I said, you can call me Penny if it's easier.
Spell your name. Spell your name. End of discussion. Let's just not carry it away with it. Spell your name.
Penelope. Penelope.
Do you have any middle name? Ma'am, I didn't ask you to pronounce your name. Do you have any middle name?
L. My middle initial is L.
Your last name?
Bailey. Bailey.
Your social security number, please.
The last four are 1126.
What's the rest?
227.
Repeat it again. 226.
227.
Let me read it back to you. It's a 227.
Yes, 1126 is the last four.
I know that.
Okay.
And why are you talking as if you're talking to some of your friend or something? This is a very important call, and if you are not going to pay attention and if you're not going to take it seriously, this is your...
Okay, what are you talking about? I'm all I've had to do is repeat my name and social security number over and over again. I've been on the hold for 18 minutes and something about... I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah?
Hello?
You done?
Done? Are you going to help me or what?
Why do you think your call has been transferred to the Chief Investigation Officer?
I don't know. He said I need to talk to you about this.
I will going to help you, but with this attitude, you need to just understand one thing very clear. We are here to help you. And if
Okay,
you want to
I don't
cooperate
have
with
an
us,
attitude,
we
sir.
will
I just
cooperate.
didn't like it.
If I'm talking, do not interrupt. Do not interrupt.
I just hung up on him. Hello?
Is this Miss Bailey I'm talking?
Yeah, it is.
Why you hung up the line?
Because you were yelling at me and I didn't like it. You were disrespecting me and yelling at me and I did not like it.
And then, if you don't like it, I don't care. But you need to understand you are dealing with a serious charges, serious case, and your attitude is not helping, and it's not gonna help you.
And I was just
Long
trying to
run.
tell you I don't have an
You need to
attitude.
just listen. Again, you are doing it. Again, you're doing it. I'm not finished.
Well, then speak.
If you're not gonna cooperate with us, you need to get it into your head that you will be behind the bar any point of time, because the offense and the charges that we see here is very serious. They are pressing for serious charges against you. And this call, this recording is going to help you resolve this issue. And if you're not going to do it, I will hang up the phone and I will hand over this case to the higher authority.
All right, I'm going to tell you now. Let me speak. If you yell at me again, I'm going to hang up. If you yell at me again, I'm going to hang up on you.
I'm not done.
You are not respectful at all.
I'm done. I'm not done.
Hurry up.
Let me do the talking. Why I need to hurry up?
Because you pissed me off. Because you disrespected me and yelled at me. You can't even spell, or you can't pronounce my name right.
You have the name. You have that kind of name. Nobody can pronounce your name properly at the first time, at the first go. Your call has been transferred to me. You have been talking to an officer, Sean Williams.
Wait a minute. Sean Williams. I spoke to a Sean Brown. I got his badge number, and then I was speaking to a Peter Edwards.
You are now talking with a Peter. You're not talking with Peter Edwards.
All right, now
I'm the chief investigation officer.
Now who am I talking to now? If you're not Sean Brown or Peter Edwards, because I got their names and badge numbers.
I think you also have a member issue problem. You are now speaking with Chief Investigation Officer Peter Edwards. I have provided you the badge number. I have provided you your case number and everything, and you hung up the call. This is not right.
All right, well, I thought you said your name was Williams. That's why I was checking. You were confusing me.
Not Williams. I said Peter Edwards.
Fine.
You're talking with the Chief Investigation Officer Peter Edwards.
Okay, you keep yelling at me and I'm going to hang up. I'm not kidding you. I will not take this disrespect.
It doesn't matter whether you're going to help me or not. It is we are doing what we can do here, and if you're not going to get a cooperation from you, I will personally going to hang up. I don't care you hang up or not, but if I'll hang up, you'll have to face. You there?
I'm here. I'm listening. Every time I open my mouth, you scream at me.
Because you don't talk very properly. You don't have any etiquette or manner to talk to an.
Look who's talking. You don't have any etiquette or manners. Were you taught? Were you taught by your boss to yell at people?
This is how you talk. This is how you talk.
This is how you talk to people?
Everyone? Yes, this is how you talk to criminals.
I'm not a criminal.
Then do one thing. You have the number. I want you to call back on the number right now, and I will initiate this investigation, and I will gather the information, and I'll forward it to you.
Why do I need to call you back? Why can't you just give me the information I need right now?
I will not gonna do that. I just do what I'm just telling you, and I will open your case, and I will give you all the other information, and I will going to make you understand why you're facing these charges and what exactly happened. And if you are willing to know about your situation, call this number back, and I will explain it to you what is going on with you and with your Social Security.
Fine, I'll hang up and I'll call you back.
You have reached the Drug Enforcement Administration. This is Chief Investigation Officer Peter Edwards. Instead, I'm talking with Penny.
Yeah, this is Penny.
All right, so Penny, I was verifying your information, and I was in middle into it. So I have your name, I have your Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just confirm your date of birth.
February 2nd, 1967.
February 2nd, you said?
Yes, 22. 1967.
I know. Ma'am, don't try to act smart with me, okay?
What? I was just
I'm
repeating it.
asking a
Okay,
question.
okay.
No.
Oh my
No,
God.
if I'm asking you, just repeat the same thing. You don't need to just give the explanation. I know
Apparently I
what is
did.
February. You see, you have some serious issues to deal with. What's the year?
2-2.
I said, what is the year? Don't say 2-2. Year.
Oh my God.
19 what?
February 2nd, 1967.
I'm going to repeat. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. I'm going to make you understand. I'm not here to pick a bone with you, okay? Get it through your head. I think you need some psychiatric help. Things like you have some anger issue.
I just got upset because you yelled at me and couldn't pronounce my name right.
You have some serious issue going on with you.
And so do you yelling at me. But can we get on with this, please? Please.
Again, you're doing it. You're not letting me finish. You keep on interrupting. This is not. If you're gonna keep on doing like this, I'm sorry, but I cannot go further.
Well, just get on with this.
And you don't need to tell me how should I operate this case.
I'm waiting. I'm sitting here.
Give me your address.
Pardon me?
Address. Confirm your address.
Oh, it's
Ma'am, you need to understand one thing. You were just saying it, but at the same time, I'm just also noting it down. So you'll have to speak in such a way so that I can note it down and hear you as well.
7,
All right?
2, 6, 2.
Stay on the line.
I'm
Let me
waiting.
validate all the details.
Sir, are you there?
I'm still here.
All right.
I'm not going to disconnect from mine.
All right, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, hold on.
All right. I'm holding it. All right.
Okay, I'm here. I'm back.
I'm just putting you on hold for a reason, so stay on the line. I'll be back with you.
All right.
Thanks for staying on hold. All right. So, Miss Bailey,
Yes.
are you? I said, were you able to understand the whole case and everything?
I don't understand it. No,
the
something
officer
about an idle car and money laundering and drug trafficking, which I didn't do.
Let me just brief you with the case. And if I'm doing it, I don't want any interruptions. So when I'm done, I will tell you and ask you again. But if I'm briefing you with the case, please do not interrupt and try to listen to me attentively. So the thing is, the case was this investigation was started when the car was found on the south border of Texas, and the car was Toyota Corolla Model 2006, and the car was rented under your name and your Social Security.
That's what he said.
The officer visited. Ma'am, please. I'm briefing you with the case, so it'll be helpful if you won't interrupt. Okay?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a human being. I'm not a robot. I react to things. Please continue.
It's like you don't understand the thing. I know you are a human, and that is why I'm talking to you. If you would be a robot or anything else, I won't be dealing this humanly committed case. Okay?
Right, and like I said, it's like I don't know what's happening. Can you please just continue?
I wouldn't want to hear any of your explanation. Right now, let's just focus on the case.
Continue.
So the car was found in the south border of Texas, and when the officer found the car, first the local informed the authority, and authority reached the place. They found this car, and on the car, when the officer visited the renter company, they gave the details, and the car was rented under your name in your Social Security. And in some car, there are some other documents and some blood stains and drug residue was also found. Okay, so the officer visited to the mailing address where the car was rented from the rental company, and from there they got the address of a flat. It was in Austin, Texas. So the officer visited the flat, and unfortunately there was nobody inside the flat, but there were 22 pounds of cocaine were seized from that place, were found from that place. And do you have any problem understanding of this charge? Or do you know what the charges are? Or do you want me to explain you about the charges?
Well, you just said it's money laundering and drug trafficking, and I said I didn't do any of this. I don't know what this is or what this is about. I didn't do it.
I'm asking, like, do you have any problem understanding these charges? Do you know what the charges are?
Yeah, you said 22 pounds of coke, money laundering, drug trafficking. I understand, and you understand I didn't do this.
22 pounds of cocaine were found in that place where the officer visited. That is not the case. The case is drug trafficking.
And
asking,
I did not drug traffic anybody or anything. I did not do any drug trafficking.
That means you don't understand the case. Let me just do it again. These are the four main charges. That is why they are now pressing charges against you, and they're suspending your social security card, a non-bailable offense. That's being committed.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. That's not how things work. There is no bond. There are no arrests where I can't have a lawyer and I can't be bonded out.
I think you're not aware of these charges.
I'm aware of how the law works in the United States, sir. Yes, I am.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I do.
That is the problem of this YouTube generation and this digital generation. They think they know a lot, but when you're going to inquire them, they actually know nothing. They only know how to create chaos.
I know the laws.
The justice, being a lawyer, because you don't know the law. It's an officer, a serving officer, and you're arguing with an officer without any random reason.
I didn't do any of this because I know I'm innocent.
If you don't do nothing, and if you're saying, as you're allegedly saying that you used to be a lawyer, but you're not a lawyer right now. Am I correct?
I still have my license.
And don't make these hypothetical conditions when I haven't said anything about your license or anything. You are the one who's making all this.
You said I'm not a lawyer anymore. Yes, I am.
I said I know what I'm saying, and for your information, this is a recorded line.
Okay.
And we are not going any further with this because you keep on arguing with me.
Well, I know I'm innocent.
Again, you have some previous issue now. Get some medication. I can hold a line, have a glass of water if you want to. And when you calm down, I will proceed with this investigation. Have your pills. And when you calm down, when you're...
I am calm.
Ready to talk? No, you're not. You are hindrance an ongoing investigation. This is what you are.
How am I hindering an ongoing investigation? I just said I'm innocent.
You are not cooperating. You're just arguing, and this is not a code. You will get your chance since you're saying your license has not been expired, so you can fight this case out. But if the officer is giving you all this information, you should be listening. This is not a code. If you're a lawyer, you need to understand that. You're acting out as you are not a professional lawyer. This is not the place to argue. This is a place to listen so that you can conclude. I can conclude this case. I can tell you what would be the way forward.
Well, can you please tell me what the way forward is since I'm innocent?
I'm not going any further. I'm not going any further because you keep on interrupting. I've been talking 30 minutes, but I haven't even initiated the case because every time I'm saying anything, all the time, not just one sentence, every 2-3 sentences I'm completing, you started interrupting. This is not very good, right now? And for your kind information, if I'll ask you a question, answer the question, okay?
Am I allowed to speak now?
I don't need. You're not supposed to elaborate everything because we don't have that much of time to kill. It's fair. Is that understood?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'll ask you, just answer me in yes or no. And if I'll ask you to elaborate on anything, then go ahead and elaborate your situation, or if you want to stretch this thing, you can do that. But this is not the time and the place. I hope I'm able to understand this as lawyer. Now, here's the thing. I just have asked you, do you understand all these charges? You should be answering, no, I don't. Yes, I have. So that I could have gone ahead and be ready with this, and I could have told you what should be done and what you can do. Since you are not the victim as you are claiming. Sorry, since you are not the culprit as you are claiming, as they are claiming, according to the charges. So if you have any other question, this is the moment, please ask, because I want to proceed further. I don't want to stuck in a loop. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm allowed to speak now? Okay. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. I understand what you're saying about these things that you told me about, but I'm telling you I didn't do it.
Since you are a lawyer, so you should be understanding it. You don't need to be afraid of anything if you haven't committed any crime.
I'm not afraid. I know I didn't commit any crime.
That is what I just said.
Okay.
See? We have lots of disagreement in the same thing, and I'm saying, I think you are in a state you don't want to understand. You just want to fight. You just want to argue.
I don't understand. Okay, I can't open my mouth. If I open my mouth and say anything, you're combative to me and saying I'm being combative when I absolutely am not.
I'm saying the same thing, but you don't understand this in a simple word.
Okay, you asked me if I had any questions, and I said, no, I do not. I understand the charges, and no, I did not do it. And apparently, that's being combative to you. What do you want me to say? I'm guilty? I'm not.
So that is what I'm explaining. Since you are a lawyer, you should be understanding this. You are not guilty until proven. So you should be...
I'm innocent. Yeah, okay, how it works is you're innocent until proven guilty. That's how the law works.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Then there's nothing to be afraid of. You should be talking to me freely. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to prove you guilty and I'm going to tell them go and arrest this person. No, I'm just doing the investigation so that we can conclude this case and we would have an idea if we are really arresting the right person. We don't want to arrest any innocent, and that is why this call and this investigation is for, so that we have an idea that whatever the charges that has been pressed against you, it was not you who has committed all that. That is the whole point of this call. And you just need to understand that we are with you, we are not against you. The DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration, is with you, not against you.
Okay.
So this is what we have to do right now. We have to allot a new Social Security on your name. Alright? Because your old Social Security has been compromised and is being used for the criminal activity.
All right, I have to interrupt you right now because this is important because like I mentioned a couple of times, I'm disabled. I get my disability on the 3rd of November. If you cancel my Social Security, then I won't be able to get my payment.
I got that.
Okay.
And as long as we're talking on the subject, you need to understand we're not going to do anything injustice to you. Okay?
Okay.
That can mess up all your payments and all the upcoming payments that you're going to receive. So don't worry about that. Are you like partially disabled or like 100% disabled or like you can walk, you use walker or you always use wheelchair?
I'm in a wheelchair right now.
Right now you're...
And I have a caretaker. My daughter is my caretaker.
Okay. So suppose if you have to visit to some office or let's say your bank, so your daughter will have...
She takes me everywhere. She takes me everywhere.
is with you now?
She's in the other room. Why?
There is a reason I'm asking you.
Okay.
Right, so since the case is as we speak on this recorded line, we have found that the case that has filed against you. Are you listening?
I'm listening to you, yeah.
Right, so on the basis of that, we're going to do some background check. So there are some sort of questions I really need to ask you, okay?
Okay.
And since you're on the recorded line, I also would request you, I will tell you that please answer all the questions honestly and in just yes or no, okay? No explanation needed, just in yes or no. Have you ever been arrested for any kind of frauds or scams?
No.
So in past, have you ever been arrested for any kind of criminal activities?
No.
Have you ever done tax fraud or tax evasion intentionally with IRS?
No.
Okay. So before we release your warrant of arrest, we have to check your past record. And as we found it here that you don't have a criminal past. And your banking record is also pretty genuine. So what we have to do is we need to look for the real culprit who has done all that. And we will ask you to cooperate with us. So are you willing to cooperate with us for this case?
Yes, I'd like to cooperate and find out what's going on.
Because you know very well cancelling the arrest warrant is not an easy task. We have to suspend your social security right now, and we'll have to issue a new one on your name. And if the person will try to use any of it, we will be able to catch the person. Right?
Well, like I said, as long as I get my disability on Friday, I'm fine.
That is okay. So this is what will going to happen. We will going to allot you a new social security, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we will going to we have our other department. Like I said, this call is being recorded and monitored not only by DEA but SSA, which is Social Security Administration, U.S. Marshal, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Division of Texas, and the local county court. This is a 4-way conversation happening on this line, so it will be better if I'll ask you a question, you answer it very briefly, and we don't argue on the line. Are we clear on that?
I hear you.
Okay. So like I was saying, we need to cancel the warrant, arrest warrant that has been issued on your name and cancel all the case file which has been issued on your name. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use this recording as an evidence, and I'm going to forward this case to the courthouse so that they can hear this recording, and on the basis of the recording, they will first assess the recording. They will assess the conversation, and on the basis of the conversation, they will. It's totally up to them whether they're going to cancel the warrant, arrest warrant or not.
Okay, I'm confused, sir. How do the court and a jury get all put together and everything without my knowledge? Usually, you get informed about these kind of things.
This case has been going on for the last 5 days without your knowledge.
Well, that's a violation of my rights.
Just listen. A social security of yours has been compromised without your knowledge.
Yeah, and doing what you did is a violation of my rights as an American citizen, sir.
And the criminal activity took place in Texas without your knowledge. So all this thing happened without your knowledge.
Assembling a court of law without the defendant knowing anything or without representation?
Just listen. You have the all right. You know your right. That's very good of you. But you don't need to tell how the organization, how the officials should operate.
Well, that's a violation of my rights, and there will be a lawsuit being brought against whoever did this.
Then you can do that. You can do that. If you want to file a lawsuit, file the lawsuit on the name of DEA. We are open to that. But we're not going to change our way of...
Yeah, you better. Have you read the Constitution, sir? Have you read the Constitution?
Now you're going to tell me what should I do or not?
I asked you if you read the Constitution because you're violating my rights.
All right, then do one thing. You have all your right. You know all your right. Then why don't you handle this case by yourself?
I can represent myself.
I'm done with this.
I can represent myself.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm going to forward this case to the to the higher authority, and since the warrant has been issued, just file the case. When the police will going to arrest you and from your doorstep, fight your case. Or hire any lawyer. Since you said you're a lawyer and your license has not been expired, then go ahead and fight your case. You have a very great day.
That's interesting too. That you warn people about arrest warrants. They usually don't do that. They usually just come and arrest.